Hey there, Amy here. Welcome to vlog number 2. This week I am taking you on the road with a little bit of how I prepare to get ready for a month of yoga travel. I'll show you where my beautiful dog Steve-O goes, because people always ask me, what do you do with your dog when you go away for a month? And I'll also take you a little through some of the hacks that I like to use to survive airports and plane travel. All of you HSPs, I'm with you. I hope you enjoy it. I spend a lot of time on the road traveling for yoga, and I have pretty much honed what needs to go into my carry-on for a month of yoga travel. So I've got some of my favorite things to share with you today. I'm going to start with my yoga gear that I like to travel with. People often ask, what mat should I buy? This is the yoga mat that I travel with. It's a jade travel mat. I found it to be really good if you have lots of dogs and cats. It is pretty good at picking up lint, but it stays sticky even if you get sweaty, and you can fold it. It's not as thin as the Manduka travel mat, but it seems to be a little longer lasting. I've had this one now for 2 years and it's still going strong. And this is just a Manduka carry strap, so I can fold it up and stick it in my carry-on. It's great to pad things too. Last time I was in India, I bought quite a sizable moti, and it got wrapped in this. I know my teacher wraps his harmonium in his, but this is jade travel mat. This might seem like an overkill for a woman who likes to travel with only a carry-on bag for a month, but I also like to take my own yoga block. I bought this one at Try Yoga in Camden. It's slightly smaller than an average block, but because I sit to chant every day, I don't want to mess around when I'm on the road with finding the right cushions and folding them to make me enough support. I need to sit up to sit well. I need to be elevated. So I just travel with this, and it doesn't weigh anything obviously, and if you totally run out of space in your carry-on, this can go in your hand luggage. It's light, easy to use. The other I always travel with my yoga towel. I just have like this small size, so it doesn't go over my whole sticky mat, but I'm a sweaty pitta on pitta person, so I need it when I'm practicing. But this is also kind of handy when you're staying somewhere that doesn't have towels, if I'm camping at the ashram or just staying at someone's house and don't want to bother using them laundering the towels and stuff. It's always handy to travel with that. So that's my 3 essential yoga practicing kit. Next, let's see where we go next. We'll go to like the self-care kit on the road. So obviously I always travel with my journal and a book that I'm reading. I always travel with this neti pot, so love me a good neti, and all the fancy ceramic ones, to be perfectly honest, don't seem to pour very well. I got this from Walgreens, like it was $12. I travel with it all the time because it weighs nothing, and I also use this to store my jewelry when, fill it up with stuff that you don't want to get smushed when you're traveling. Put it in the case. The neti pot, small bag of neti salt. I love me some of this Australian bush flower essences. This is specifically for traveling, so it helps sort of smooth out changes in vibration, being elevated, being back down on the ground. Totally love and recommend that if you're into flower remedies. This is the most important thing that I travel with. This baby. And I also bring my own beans from home, so if I'm gonna, this will get me about 2 weeks. So I got 2 of these in the case, and of course my cafetiere. Once I get to Italy, I'm gonna be fine, but I love you, America. I love so much about you. I really believe that you are the home of modern postural yoga, and I love coming to visit, but fudge. Coffee is not one of your national treasures, so I always travel with my own supply. And this baby brews really nicely on the back of an iron, folks. So if you're staying somewhere that doesn't have a kitchen, like an ashram, and you need to brew your coffee in secret, flip the iron upside down, make the plate of the iron flat with a towel, brew your espresso, stick your cafetiere on that, and make your coffee sans kitchen. Then the last thing I'm going to share is some of my clothing hacks. I've got 2 favorite brands. They've actually just arrived, so this is like the first time I've done a unboxing, but it's not unboxing, it's unbagging. Oh God, come on. anyone else have vinyasa fingers? Don't work so good anymore. So this is, I cannot tell you enough how many pairs of these pants I have purchased. So these are from Prana, which is an amazing, yoga brand, and it's great. And now they ship to Australia, so I don't have to wait to get to the States to buy things. These are obviously their jeans, and they're crazy comfortable. They look really good. They're crazy comfortable, so they're great for wearing on the plane. They're not jeggings, so they still look like pants, but you can do yoga in them. So I can sit with Krishna Das, wear these really comfortably. I totally recommend them. And because they're like dark denim, you can put on a pair of stilettos and a blouse and go out to dinner, or you can sit and you could totally do restorative in these. You could probably get through gentle yoga easily in these. If you're not as hot and sweaty as I am, you could probably go to hatha, maybe like slow flow. Super crazy comfortable, great for sleeping in on the plane, and also they look really good. Prana, let me tell you they're not paying me for it. This is just my hacks. Prana Kayla, the Kayla jean. If you're watching this Australia and you're interested in buying these pants, go 2 sizes smaller. Americans, I don't know what's with your sizing, if you just want everybody to feel more body positive, but we're all Australians, take it down 2 sizes. The other hack that I have, fashion hack, is like I said, I travel for a month with just a carry-on. Look at this. Isn't she beautiful? She absolutely wrapped this like a present. This is a pair of shoes that this brand is amazing. You might know of it already. So these are Rollies, which is the brand of shoes, and it's an Australian company. And she's even put lollies in there. Look, 2 Sherbies and a Minty. Oh. I've got to get the most out of this unboxing, right? So Rollies, it's a brand of shoe made in, I don't think they've actually made it in Australia, but there's an Australian brand, and these are the ones that I've bought. So they're kind of like, you just roll your pants up and you're in capris and ready to do the south of France, which is what I'll be doing. But you can also keep them unlaced and have something to slip on, slip off, because when you're in an ashram, you don't want to have shoes that you got to buckle. Made that mistake. You never know how many times you take your shoes off at an ashram until you're holding up the queue because you're faffing about with your shoes. Now, one of the reasons that I love this brand so much is because they were invented by this very, very cool man whose wife was a nurse and wanted to be comfortable but wanted to look great at the same time. Again, they don't even know. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm not getting paid to say it. So these shoes, they have all sorts of different things. You don't have to get like this cutout style. They've got a bunch of different styles, men and women's. And they are, they're so light. Like, honestly, this is, I think it probably says somewhere, like, it weighs like a croc, right? But a little bit more stylish than a croc, I'm thinking. Like I could probably, maybe, almost walk down the streets of Paris and people might not know that I'm Australian if I'm wearing these shoes. So he designed them for his wife so that they're built for comfort, support, and to be really, really light if you do a whole lot of walking. So I would totally recommend, if you're looking for shoes, you don't want to take a truckload of shoes in your carry-on for a month, take a pair of these. Like, you can pull this off with a kaftan, you can do jeans. Very cool. Alright, I think I have everything packed. Carry-on and handbag, office, yoga studio, self-care retreat, all in one bag. I've got all the essentials. Okay, I'm heading to the airport. It's my first time flying Air New Zealand, not going well so far. So update, the flight that I am supposed to fly to Auckland arrives 2 hours after the flight from Auckland. So missed all of that. So I got on a plane, they lost my vegan meal, but on the plane I had to rebook one flight, but I am going to get there on the same day. And Osho, even though I've got my phone on airplane mode, I still got my 2 o'clock no thought of the day from Osho. Things are on the up and up. made it to New Zealand. I'm in Auckland. Actually, I'm in the shower at the Auckland Lounge. I got a hack for any other HSPs. If you're a highly sensitive person, an empath, this is my absolute like travel survival hack. Every time you do a stopover, you go take a shower. Think about it. It's the only room where there's no one else and no one can get in, and energetically you can wash all of that like that happens when you're on the plane. Lots and lots of showers en route, all of you HSPs. So obviously I have made it, and I am filming this here from my Airbnb in Santa Clara, where I am enjoying a 4-day online marketing conference, catching up with some colleagues and having a really nice time. In my next vlog, I'll take you on retreat with me, the retreat I go to every year and have been going now. This will be my 6th year, so I'll take you behind the scenes on my retreat and also some of the yoga classes that I'm going to be enjoying while I spend the next week or so in the US of A. Now, before we finish up, if you haven't got yourself registered for Growing Your Yoga Business yet, what are you doing? Honestly, the number of teachers who have been through the program, doubled, tripled, quadrupled their income, taught less in the process, hired support, whether that's someone to do the books or someone to do the marketing or someone to cook the meals or someone to clean the house or a whole bunch of other things, and really are showing up and serving in a way that they know they're meant for. So GYYB, it's enrolling now. There are some really cool bonuses, including private coaching with me. We can talk about your packing list, available through till the end of the month. So again, if you haven't got yourself registered yet, go check it out, amymcdonald.com.au/growing your yoga biz, and I can't wait for us to get started.